Welcome back. In our last video, we discussed how guided practice helps students consider, process, and practice ideas and techniques taught in a lesson. Guided practice can be done with the teacher prompting the class. Less guided practice happens when small groups of students work together to practice using content from the lesson. Let's turn back to our 3 teachers and watch them try their hands at guided practice.
Okay, so I just got done explaining the parts of an introduction of an essay. Who could tell me what a good introduction includes? Perfect, yes, correct. A strong introduction for an essay needs a hook, which is something captivating, some background information or explanation of your topic, and a thesis sentence. Now I want you to work together with a partner and try to write an introduction for an essay on the effects of jet lag. Look around and find a friend to work with. I'll give you 5 minutes to complete this. Okay, now who wants me to read their introduction? Okay, let's see here. Not exactly what I was looking for. Let's see, somebody else, okay. All right, well, that's not what I'm looking for either. What's wrong with you guys? Let's try this again.
Well, Jill, he's off to quite a start, isn't he?
So, I can tell you what's wrong.
Oh, wrong. Right.
Yeah,
wrong.
it's not the students. It's him.
Yeah, it's very bad. You can say that again. He went almost directly from instruction to independent practice, and that is not good. I'm not even sure I would even call that less guided practice, right?
Absolutely, Jack. Very
Okay,
good.
I got one right.
Great point. You know, though, I will give him one thing.
Okay.
I liked that he was very specific about what he wants the students to write about.
Yeah, he was specific.
Yep, he doesn't just say, write an intro for an essay. He actually gives the students a topic, which saves them time in trying to decide what to write about.
And that's a very good thing.
In this part of his lesson, he was very clear-cut and he was very effective.
Very true, Jill. I'm glad I brought that up. Let's see what another teacher is up to.
Okay, class. So we just looked at a model of a strong body paragraph and a weak body paragraph in an essay and discussed each of them in depth. Does anyone have any questions? No? Okay. So now we're going to write a body paragraph together. We've already created our outline around the theme of describing our family, and the main point for our first body paragraph is people in my family. So let's write the first sentence of our body paragraph together. The first sentence in the body paragraph of an essay is, yes, that's right, a topic sentence. And the purpose of a topic sentence is to, exactly, introduce the main idea of the paragraph. So, what should our topic sentence be? How about something like, there are 5 people in my family.
Wow, look at her go.
Impressive. What a fun, interactive way to kick off a guided practice activity. The students were getting involved and finishing her sentences with information they discussed from the previous model.
Previous modeling activity. I love finishing sentences. Absolutely. And I liked how she was right there along with the students, doing the task with them. That is key in guided practice. In the beginning, students will be unsure and may make a lot of mistakes, so the teacher really needs to be participating with them and guiding them along.
That's true, Jack. That's true. Once they have completed a task a few times, you can then move on to having the students complete the task more on their own in groups before moving completely on to independent practice.
Let's see what teacher 3 is up to.
Okay, so you just looked at 2 different models from the last part of an essay. The last paragraph in an essay is called, yes, a conclusion. The 3 parts of a conclusion are called, exactly, the transition, summary, and conclusion. You guys were really paying attention. So now I want you to work in groups, and together you should create an effective conclusion paragraph for an essay about the effects of jet lag. I'm going to put you in groups of 3 and give each of you a role in the group. One of you will be the consultant, and your job is to give feedback to the other students as you write your conclusion paragraph. One of you will be the scribe, and your job is to write down the sentences the other students tell you. Of course, you can write your own sentences as well. The last person is the spokesperson. Your job is to read the paragraph to the rest of the class when it's time. I will assign each of you a role. For the first group, I want Ali, Sam, and Michael. I want Ali to be the consultant. You always have nice things to say about your classmates. And Sam, I want you to be the spokesperson. It's okay to practice reading the paragraph before you have to do it in front of the class. And Michael, I want you to be the scribe. You have good handwriting, right? Okay. And for the second group, I
love how she organized the groups by calling out students' names and assigning each student a role. To me, it seems that she put a lot of time into thinking about the groups and which students would be good in each role.
Very good, Jack. Yes, this way she can conscientiously put lower level students with higher level students and assign the lower level students roles that are more difficult.
Exactly. It must seem you that I make twice as much money as you. But higher level is often better than the lower level. Higher level students can help the lower level students and they'll improve that much quicker.
I also like how she had the students do this less guided activity after looking at models, which is a more teacher-guided activity. Now the students get a way to work together and do some additional practice with writing conclusion paragraphs before they have to do it independently.
So true, Jill. Great job.
Well, there we go. All 3 teachers were trying to provide some guided practice for their students. Remember, guided and less guided activities allow students to practice in a controlled environment where they feel safe experimenting with the language and making mistakes. After enough guided practice activities, students will be ready to move on to the next step, independent practice. In the next video, we'll discuss the importance of independent practice and how to effectively create different methods. See you then.